morning, all packed up. It's cold again. I've got extra water today. I've had to pack an extra 3 litres because the water on the way up this climb today is not drinkable. Now we're going to go and get some food and coffee, breakfast, and I've got a resupply. My bike's going to be as heavy as it's ever been today, and I've got the highest climb on the whole tour, so that'll be a challenge, but I'm ready for it. Breakfast in here. I ate a lot of food, way too much, but it means I don't have to carry so much food for today. I don't need snacks. I'll just go straight for lunch today. Awesome place. Now for a resupply. My worst job. I hate doing resupplies. It stresses me out. I never know what to buy. I never get it right. But it's got to be done. Okay. Simple Foods Market. I bought all of this, and now I got to try and get it all in this. Every time I'm hopeless. Managed to get it all in. There's food everywhere, every bag full to the brim. 10:15, late start. Just means a late finish, it doesn't matter. So we're done. We're all ready to head out. Okay, we started the climb up Indiana Pass. Only at the very beginning. This is going to be interesting. We're getting up to 3,650 feet. And I know I said in a previous video that I was at the highest point where I was wrong. And thank you, Ross, for pointing that out to me. And I did look happy when I got to the top of that last one. How can I not know these things? It's really odd. So I'll bring you back when I'm a bit further into it. Let you know how I feel. I imagine I'm going to be a lot hotter, a lot more sweaty, and maybe talking a lot more gibberish, which is hard to do, I confess. 477 meters in. Still a long way to go. So we've climbed 727 meters. We're at 3,111. We've got to get to 3,560. I've already gone through 2.5 litres of water. It is so hot. This is telling me it's 33 degrees. I've never sweated like this. It's crazy. Getting there, over halfway anyway. About 100 meters to go. Thank God. This has been hard going, no question. There has been some pushing. Anything with a grade of about 8% or above, I've been getting off. Could be the altitude, could be just, it is just a mega climb. Bill's playing in the snow. I can't get up there. That's a good 6 feet up. So near the top. Maybe at the top. No. Another 27 meters. I can really feel it today. I'm so dry. I'm gasping for breath. It's not much higher than Boreas. This is called a super fun site. I think they strip mined this mountain or did something to it and caused damage, pollution, whatever the orange stuff is, I guess. I know they plough loads of money into correcting it all. That's as far as I know anyway, from what I've picked up from people on the trail. But this is why we can't drink the water up here. Hopefully this is the last climb of the day. Another 50 meters to go. The tank is empty. I am absolutely knackered. Completely. Pretty late into camp, 10 to 8. It's been a big day. I think we left late and we didn't have a rest and a break. We did 1,586 meters of ascent, 42.3 miles. But it was just relentless. It was the first, 2/3 of the day was just climb, climb, climb. Anyway, this is a great spot, really nice. I'm gonna make some dinner. Double ramen, and this is posh ramen, $2.59 ramen and $1.99 ramen. And I'm going to put in there these organic chicken sticks. So I'm starving. I'm going to go and do that now, and then I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow I think we make it to New Mexico, which will be interesting. Morning, glorious day. Sun's just come up. Slept reasonably well. I've had a small breakfast, but we're gonna find this restaurant, which is about 7 or 8 miles away. Hopefully it's open, not like La Garita. Get some breakfast there, and then who knows, it's either going to be 60 miles or 44 miles for the day. My legs are going to be tired after yesterday.
Like 6.5 in there.
That must be it there, cafe, I see.
Get a look inside that cobbler.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cobbler. Apple cobbler, cherry cobbler, which is like a child, you couldn't wait.
I could not wait.
My bike seriously needs a wash. This is a very interesting place. Very unusual. Yeah, could I get a taxi to Antelope Wells, please? Thank you. Can't believe I'm going to be in New Mexico today. It's going quick. So we stayed there for way too long. Storm clouds. It's rained every day in Colorado. Crazy looking sky. Colorado is beautiful. I mean, it's just beautiful. Stumbled across this little store, got an ice cream and a root beer, and I've restocked on worms because I was down to my last 4. Nice surprise stop. We've been temporarily joined by another guy, an Italian. So now we have American, Italian, Welsh, and Canadian. Truly a multicultural group. This storm We're just dodging it. Don't know for how long though. So we just came past this place, Red Bear, and one of the guys who we know from the trail, he's passed us and we passed him, came running out, which was really good of him, to tell us it's been raining up this pass, and it's impassable when it's been raining. On top of that, between Abiquiu and Cuba, which would be our next section, there's fires, forest fires, and it's closed. So we've stopped here to do a bit of research, see what we're going to do. As for today, I think there's 10 miles of pavement climbing and a campsite, which we can do whatever happens. I mean, I don't know. We're here to figure it out. So it's definitely everything you need here. And it's not listed on the ACA map. Really cool place. I would come here definitely from Salida, 2 days. You don't have to do a 4-day resupply. Really cool place, plus good coffee. And you can stay here too, which is really good. Me and Bill are gonna go up and try the mud and chance it. And could be the wrong decision. We're gonna find out soon. Shame, but you can't see. Open range, and there's a cow, like almost exact, stood in the road. We're nearly at the top of this pass. It's a few more ups and downs. It was good. I'm having palpitations because I drank 2 large cups of coffee, and yeah, I've kind of weaned off coffee accidentally, but it's helped getting up here. And we're getting to the point of decision where I either take the safe option to do the highway and the alternate and follow the guidebook when it says not to go up here when it rains, or ignore it. And I think I'm going to ignore it. I want to do as much as I can. There's a saying, definitely with hikers, it's every available mile. And it's available. It's not a closed track. And it sounds like I'm going to miss out the Abiquiu to Cuba section because of a fire closure. I mean, that's fine, it's closed. And it's a fire, you know? Yeah, I don't want to miss out too much if I can help it. Could be the wrong choice. But, you know, I'm going to get muddy, whatever.
Here you go, we got him running.
Rope him! Rope him! Reassuring to see clear skies ahead. This is beautiful up here. La Manga Pass Summit. 10,230 feet. Yeah, you did a good job with them. You separated them though.
I got them out of breath.
Yeah, so are they. So we're at the border. We decided to take the non-advised route, and it looks good.
The adventurous route.
The adventurous route and the actual route.
You should always take the dirt path.
Yeah, yeah, always in life.
That's right.
And on the trail. And there we are, New Mexico. So, witness the traverse into New Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
The actual.
You coming?
All right.
Yeah, ceremonial. Yeah, break an ankle. We're in New Mexico.
Wow.
Don't like it.
Go back to Colorado.
Ah, yeah. Camp all set up. Absolutely amazing spot. One of the best so far on the trail. Let's see what we did. 46.7 miles. 1,188 meters of ascent. Need to eat quickly and go to bed. I've got like a curry thing. It's just been a big day, but a good day. Really enjoyed it. I'm glad we took this, the official route so far. So I'll see you in the morning. Morning. all packed up, ready to go. Had a reasonable night. I didn't sleep. I'm pretty sure it's the elevation. I'm just not getting enough oxygen and I'm gasping for breath now. All I've done is pack the bike away. I'm looking forward to getting to lower elevations. I feel weaker up here. I'm not feeling as good through the day. I think we're heading down now. Today we'll still be high, but in general the trend is down. Anyway, gonna get moving. 60 miles today. So I'm guessing this is the kind of section where when it's wet you end up pushing. Thankfully it's not wet. I'll be curious to see how far it goes though before it gets onto hard packed ground again. I knew this was going to be hard. It's hard work, no two ways about it, but it's absolutely beautiful here. Well worth the work. Completely unique, different to any other part of the trail, and I'm enjoying it, but it's punishing.
Alright, here we go. There we go. Then you just pull that. Yeah,
Oh wow.
That's it. So maybe we should do, well, let me
Shake
just
it,
pump
maybe
it.
put it on his side and
I think what I'd do is pump it up,
yeah.
and then
I can see the sealant starting to come out.
is it?
But then that's what you want it to do.
Yeah.
I like that plug.
I think I got a little rowdy on that downhill.
Oh, man, it's easy to do, isn't it?
I was having fun.
Trying to keep your momentum going.
Yeah. I heard the rock pop and
Oh,
I could feel like the jolt. I was like, oh no, that didn't feel good.
yeah.
It's 15. Put a couple more in there.
What do you usually run?
Like 17.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you're low.
Yeah.
Oh,
17.
I'm high.
I think I had 18 in it the other day. Mountain biking, I usually run 15, but with a little extra weight, I figured I'd go a little more.
Okay, so it's 20 past 1. This brick I packed out yesterday, and Bill's got one too. This is the weightiest cake. I reckon this weighs a good kilo. Don't you think?
Yeah.
And that's lunch, and I'm gonna have some sort of meat stick from that nice place. Probably cost £14.
Get you through the rest of the day.
Yeah, well, I think maybe the next hour,
At least.
based on New Mexico so far.
That's right.
Just about dodging the storms. Been caught in a couple of rainstorms, but rain showers, I mean. I am feeling today. Yeah, he's poised ready, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Like, the thing is, you probably wouldn't have seen him if he hadn't been rattling.
I heard the rattle.
Yeah.
That's what I
So he's
rode
drawing
by, I heard
attention
it,
to
and I
himself.
was like, that wasn't leaves. And I looked
Yeah.
around.
Yeah,
We saw a lot on the PCT.
yeah. I saw a few on the 80.
Did you?
Yeah, one right on the trail, like this. We had to poke him off with a trekking pole. Yeah. Bill did the AT in 2009, 10 years before me. So we've been talking about the AT a lot.
Yep.
So we're not boring people like we usually do. I think I'll give this water a miss. You see the dead mouse and the dead bird. Not for me. We made it. We're at the campsite. We made it 48.5 miles. The storm clouds came in and we didn't get here till about 6:30. And the next campsite was going to be a couple of hours away, so It's just been a slow day. The terrain has been difficult. It's been an amazing day, scenery-wise. So there's my tent. Bill's got his hammock over there. He's got his bear spray. There's a black bear, apparently, that causes problems around here. So I'm just going to throw my food, and Bill is as well, into that pit toilet, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to basically eat whatever I can quickly and go to bed, because I seriously need sleep. I'm sleep deprived. The last 2 or 3 nights I haven't slept properly. I think it might be the altitude. We're still at altitude tonight, but yeah, I seriously need sleep. I'm so, like, I don't know, I can't think properly. See, I forgot to turn you off. Good night. Well, no, I've got to tell you how much I've done. Jesus. 48.9 miles. 1,467 meters of ascent. Every meter of that has been hard work. So, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. I slept well, thankfully. I really needed it. I feel better today. Today I think we got 57 miles to Abiquiu. I don't know if I said yesterday, there's no hotel, but apparently there's cyclist-only camping on the river, and you can rent a hut, and there's an outdoor shower, and then I'll figure out laundry when I'm there. No problems with the bear last night, didn't hear him. But he comes around this campsite by all accounts. But it's wise just to keep your food out the way. They don't bother you if there's no food. They're not interested. Made it out for about 7:45. Not too bad. A day much the same as yesterday coming up. Not so much climbing, thankfully. I think we come through a couple of towns, which could be interesting. Hopefully I can get coffee in one of them and food, because of course I'm starving. This is where we get water, apparently. Wow, Valecitos. Not high on my holiday destination list. Protein cookie, 320 calories. Every time I stop, I eat. I'm eating even more than I was. We've just done one climb. And we got a little downhill, then a big climb, and then I think more or less downhill to Abiquiu. So El Rito on the way. If there's anything there, we'll eat. Nearly at the top of this climb. It's hot here. But because we're at lower elevations, at least I can breathe properly now. Feels a lot better. So we just stopped in here. Oh, the National Forest Office. Yeah, and they've given us some up-to-date information about the fire closure. So still don't really know exactly what's happening. And it might change as well over the next couple of days. Today and tomorrow at least. The plan is to set off to that section the day after tomorrow. But the good news is I got some free M&Ms.
There's a famous restaurant.
And there's a famous restaurant just up the road, so we're going to go and eat there. And it's just opened. Timing is impeccable. So that's the Mars Polar Lander.
We finally found it.
Yeah. We'll report it to NASA. I like El Rito already. That restaurant looks Well, it looks,
It looks like I'm in Mexico.
yeah, abandoned. This is just, what an amazing place. I absolutely love it here. See what the food's like.
Even my tío, my tía, and the people from Puerto
Happy cycles.
Very happy. Wow. Food in there was exceptional. Incredible. And the guy in there, the guy serving, such a nice guy. I think he owns it as well. This town is really fascinating. I showed you the Mars Polar Lander, didn't I? Tiny little place. I've never been to Mexico, but Bill has, and he says it's very similar to Mexico City. So, taste of what's to come. We're a couple of miles out of wherever we're going. I've forgotten, Abiquiu. And this sign here demanding that we come in and have a cold beer. I mean, I suppose we're gonna have to. I'm at the retreat on the river in Abiquiu. I'm gonna be staying in here tonight. Which is fine, it's only $20. And tomorrow as well, because I'm having a day off. There's a kitchen in there. Everything I need. It's got Wi-Fi, and then we got a sitting area down here. And yeah, I can have a shower and whatever else. All good. But now we're going to go back out on the bikes to the Abiquiu Inn and get some food. I don't have to get up in the morning. What a nice feeling. Just been out for dinner. It was really good at the Abiquiu Inn. A couple of beers, now I'm tired. I'm going to have a shower. There's an outdoor shower here, which should be good. And do my normal uploading and all that sort of stuff. And then just go to bed and not have to wake up, which will be nice. Today was 55 miles, 750 meters of climbing. Actually not a bad day at all. I've eaten lots of food. I'm quite chilled out. We came up with started anyway, our plan for finishing. So there's me, John and Bill, and we're all planning on finishing together so we can get the transfer. It looks like it's going to be from Antelope Wells to El Paso, and then we haven't figured out the rest. But I reckon we're looking at the 4th of September as a finish date, and that gives us a bit of leeway in case there's delays. And none of us are minded to rush towards the end. That wouldn't be fun. If anything, we've given ourselves time to relax and probably enjoy the last week or so, which is the way I like it, and so do they. So anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Funny little place. Good morning. Glorious morning. Had a good night, slept in till like 7:30, maybe even 8 o'clock. Just washed all my clothes in the sink and put them straight on because it's New Mexico and they'll be dry within 15 milliseconds. I think Bill and John have already set off for breakfast, so I'm going to ride up there and meet them, get a burrito or something, probably do a resupply. I don't really know how far to go, but I'm just gonna do whatever they do because it looks like we're all going to be finishing roughly together, or actually together. Today I'm going to try and book a flight and sort out getting hold of a bike shop to figure out getting either a cardboard box or maybe even a proper flight case for the bike. Few jobs to do today. It's just nice not to have to ride 50 miles, to be honest. A nice day off.
I'm going to read this later, but I found this journal from a guy who went through the
Fruit. I need it. So that was good. Good breakfast. Fruit will last me through the day. We'll be back out for dinner tonight. I'm going to go over and get some ice cream now. I've got a bit of a strategy for the water carry for the next section, which involves taping bottles of water all over my bike. So that should be fun. That was pretty funny. I was just coming out and this really nice woman started talking to me about the divide and the next section that's coming up. And we were talking, you know, we're interested. And then she said, be careful because it's as hot as a motherfucker. And then walked off. So you saw I just had fruit. Don't give me a hard time for eating this. This is lunch. How epic does this look? Oh my god, this is incredible. Wow, praline, pecan, chocolate sauce, cream, cherries, something else, sherbet ice cream as well. This is good. It's a healthy lunch. This is a strange town. It isn't really a town. It's just a highway with a gas station and ice cream shop. Everything's just off the highway, but it's actually a good stop. So, time for an update. The fire restrictions are still in place, so we can't do the route from here to Cuba. Bill has worked out a route on forest roads, so similar sort of terrain, similar climbing, which diverts around it, which is really good. I'm glad he did it because I wouldn't know where to start. We're still going to need to carry a lot of water tomorrow, so we still need to work that out. But it's only 2 days, so we don't have to carry an awful lot of food, which is handy. I've just booked my flight. I've booked a flight from El Paso to Heathrow with a change in Atlanta. It's always a bit of a risk because it's so complicated looking at baggage allowances, things like that. But I think I'm just going to go there with my bike in a box and see what they do. I mean, worst case, it goes cargo. Extra worst case, I don't know, I miss the flight and I have to work something else out. Hopefully that won't be the case, but it shouldn't be. What I imagine will happen is if I've done something wrong, they'll help me work it out. People are generally helpful. Back at the Abiquiu Inn for dinner, just been and resupplied. I'm going to be carrying 10 litres of water tomorrow. That's a horrific amount. 10 kilos of water. But it's necessary. And it won't be all day, obviously. I'll be working my way through it. Anyway, time for dinner.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
Lamb burger. The soup is hot. Dark. It's only 8:15 now. But yeah, we've done dinner. Really nice. Eaten lots. A couple of beers. I'm very tired. I'm looking forward to bed. We're going to get up early. Get to Bodie's, that gas station. Eat some more food. Get all the water we need. And then head off. It's a bit of a daunting day, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a challenge, you know. This might be the end of the video. If it is, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Good night.